and we are back to finish setting up your blog. So I want to recap the things that we have done so far. We've really come a long way. So now we're going to, this video, this lesson is going to focus on helping you to get that coming soon cover off of your site, so that when you go to your site, whatever your domain is, like for example, my domain is making it remotely. So when I go to makingItRemotely.com, I want to see my site, because that is going to make all of my links live, and I will be able to connect things up in a way that will make my site function. So these are the things that we have done so far. So we've chosen a domain. Your domain is yoursite.com, whatever you have chosen. We've chosen a hosting provider, and that is BlueHost. We've selected a theme, and that is Thrive Suite. And I've kind of gone over, what Thrive Suite is and how it really helps to save you money when you think about all the things that you get. We set up the top navigation. So that would be our header, where our logo is and where some of our top, navigation pages are connected to our home page. We've also gone into MailChimp, and we've set up an audience that enabled us to set up a lead generation form that will enable you to collect email addresses and build your audience. We've also learned how to do pages, posts, and upload media, as well as entering the information for our author profile. So we've done quite a bit, and now it's time. We've got the basic foundation set. So now it's time to get rid of that coming soon sign. So this lesson will definitely walk you through that, and then you will have your site ready for either additional tweaking and additional work, to get it the way that you want it, or you will be able, if you've already done that work, you will be able to launch and actually start announcing and advertising your site to the world. So thank you so much for hanging in. We've come a long way, and I will be doing some additional videos to help you further enhance your site. Hello, this is Marvelyn Brown. Now, in the previous lessons, we have gone through setting up the basics for your WordPress site. So now we're ready to launch. We have a basic site set up. We've got some basic pages set up. We've got our top navigation. We've got a couple of blog posts that we have done. And now we are ready to launch our site. Now, when you launch your site, that doesn't mean that you're going to be out there advertising it. You may be ready to advertise, but if you're not, if you don't have all your pages quite done, you just kind of have maybe dummy text in some of them, then you might want to continue working on your site, even though it's active. When you make your site active, that's going to make all the links active. And you want to make sure that all the links on your site work. And this is just giving you a basic framework that you can use to actually get the word out about your business. So when people come to your site, you don't want them clicking on links that don't work. So now we're going to go back into, we're looking at, my site and how it's going to look when I launch it. I've got my basic information in here. It's not perfect, but it is, I think it's quite, ready for people to look at. And if they land, I've also got my lead generation form that will enable them to get on my list to actually sign up. So let's go ahead, and we're going to go back to the dashboard. And this is how we're going to, get rid of this coming soon sign. So as you can see right here, there is, right under the word dashboard, there is a banner that says your site is currently displaying a coming soon page. Once you are ready, you can launch your site. So we're going to go ahead and click on this link, and we're going to launch our site. And what will probably happen is, nothing is really going to happen. So even though you launch your site, it doesn't mean you're going to automatically get tons of traffic and everybody's going to see it. You pretty much have to um, promote your site, start sharing some of your content and things like that before people are going to know about your site. Now, if you tell all your friends and your family and everybody about your site, then they may come out to your site and take a look. But if you're not quite ready to go that far, I would continue working on my site until I got it, where I wanted it to be before I announced it to other people. So now I'm going to open up another tab on my browser and I'm going to go to my site and hopefully, let's see, making it remotely.com. So let's see what happens. So it still says coming soon. Interesting. Okay. So that means that when you click on that link, okay, so customize your home page. And see, I've done all of this already. So, okay, hold on just a moment. I'm going to pause this and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back, and it looks like BlueHost has a whole nother thing that they do to help you get your account or get your site rather set up. So we're not going to go through that because we've already walked through setting up your posts, setting up your pages, uploading your media files, your images, and things like that. We've walked through, all of the things that we need to get our site set up. We've got our theme, we've got Thrive Suite, and so all we need to do is launch our site. So let me show you how to do that. We're going to bypass the BlueHost tour that they take you through because we already have everything we need to launch. So we click on this coming soon active banner across the top. And then we're going to click on settings. And the coming soon page, we're going to turn that off. So we're going to click on this little button. And that will turn that off. And then we don't necessarily, let's see, plugins. Okay, so this is going to do automatic updates. So I think this is really cool. If you want to leave this on, you can. Sometimes after an update, your site might, change a little bit. So if you don't want these, if you want to do manual updates, you can toggle these buttons off. And let's see, disable content comments for old posts. Keep at least 5 revisions. Trash. Okay. Caching, you want to definitely keep that on. And let's see. So you can actually clear your cache, and this is just kind of giving you some basic information. Staging. Staging site is a copy of your site where you can safely test changes before publishing them. So this is what some people do when they are updating, when they, before they actually make their update live, they will, have a staging site that will enable them to test to make sure that everything is going to be okay before they publish it to the public. Because sometimes when you're using maybe a plugin by another company or something like that, things may not work well together. So this might be something that you might want to look into. So I would definitely look into that. And then services. So here are some of the premium services offered by BlueHost. Installing your theme, you don't need to do that. Make my WordPress site look like the theme demo, and you see they charge $149 to do that. You don't have to do that because you have Thrive Suite. And then let's see, the WordPress starter kit. Yeah, you can kind of look through this stuff, but you don't really need any of this. You have everything you need. And so I think we've done a good job of, matching up what you need to be successful. Thrive Suite has pretty much all the things that you need. So then these are some of the premium plugins. You can kind of see how much these items cost. I'm not going to use Yoast. However, if you want to use Yoast, you can certainly use that. No problem. And then themes, we've already got our theme installed, and that is Thrive Theme Builder. Well, and actually, I'm sorry, these are premium themes that are offered by BlueHost. So these are some of the, if you didn't get Thrive Suite, you can use some of these, these themes. And, this is the thing about using, themes like this, is that you pay for a certain look. So when you click on this and you do the demo, it looks great and you think that that's how it's going to look when you get it on your site. A lot of times that is not the case. So just be aware of that. Hopefully you have signed up for Thrive Suite, but if you haven't, here are some of the other themes that you can look at. And then this is, these are just things that are offered by BlueHost. So you don't need those. We're going to go to this regular dashboard. We're just going to click on that. And this is what I'm going to do as well. I want to make sure when I click that button for the coming soon page to leave, I should be able to see my site and see how it looks. So let's just make sure. Okay, so there's my site. And as you can see, all I did was just type in makingitremotely.com. So there is my site. And this is pretty much how it's going to look. Hey, this is Marvelyn Brown, and I just want to say congratulations. You are now a blog owner, and we are going to continue this journey to help you get your site tweaked and ready for the public. Now, if it's ready for the public now, great. But if not, we're going to continue to work together to get your blog looking and feeling the way that you want. But for now, a big congratulations.